points in there. All right, welcome back to Crawfordsville High School for the boys' game tonight. This is Darrell Hobson along with Rory Cheney bringing you tonight's game between your hosts, Crawfordsville Athenians, and the visiting North Montgomery Chargers. Chargers are being introduced right now as we speak. We will try and catch those starting lineups for you here. The Chargers are coached by Mr. Joel Bale and assisted by Mr. Tyler Bruce, Mr. Tom Bruce, and Mr. Corey Hooper. Should be another good game, Darrell. We got two pretty evenly matched teams. North Montgomery comes in with a record of 3-3. Victories against Speedway, Southmont, and Fountain Central. Losses against West Lafayette, Harrison, Seeger, and McCutcheon. And Crawfordsville comes in with 2-2 on the year with wins against Greencastle and Minton Central and losses at Lebanon and then at West Lafayette. So the common opponent, the West Lafayette Red Devils. Athenians being introduced, Trent Johnson, Cam Harris, Ryan Barr, Jack Sommer, and Connor Smith. Connor with a K. We had Connor with a C, graduated last year. They've been 2 years ago already. Wow. So a little color on our production here. Crawfordsville's averaging 57, just over 57 a game, giving up 61. North Montgomery is averaging 61 a game, giving up just over 56. So again, a couple of evenly matched teams. Nice atmosphere here with the county rivalry. Devin Zachary jumping against Connor Smith. North Montgomery controls the tip. Jordan Lewis, number 23 here for the Chargers to set things up. Randolph is number 12 into the corner there. Rebounded. Knocked away by the Athenians. Parsons with the rebound. Quickly into the front court. Smith, who missed, are battling for it underneath. They're letting him play. Jump ball, that'll go to Crawfordsville. Right underneath the Smith for the easy layup. Athenians in the full court zone press here. North Montgomery easily breaks that. Lewis directing traffic out here. Bailey Adams, number 42 with the ball. Quarterback on the football team in the corner. No good. Barr with the rebound. Quickly out to Sommer. Join in on the challenge. Rebounded there by Harris. I couldn't tell if that was a block shot or a pass.
Pretty sure it was a block shot. Sommer got himself in there a little too deep against the big guy.
Yeah. Good job by the Chargers to stay vertical there. Crawfordsville in the man-to-man defense here. Jordan Lewis on the wing. Bailey Adams on top. Good job by the Athenians getting through those screens here early. Parsons inside. There's going to be a push on Smith on the pass to Randolph. Rebounding Adams underneath. There's the lob underneath. Can't come up with it. Rebounded, gathered in there by Cam Harris. Sommer directs traffic, number 12 on top. Smith is number 5. Cameron Harris, number 20. Ryan Barr with the ball, number 32. And Trent Johnson. Does the Athenians run through the flex offense here?
Old basketball staple there, the flex.
Yeah, good offense when you really puts a lot of pressure on the back screen underneath. There it is, and Sommer underneath goes up. It's going to be called for traveling.
Good find there on the back screen pass, and Shaq got it up there, but he happened to walk before he did.
Quickly in the front court, another turnover.
Not a good look there by Zachary.
Directing traffic out front. Sommer, the 5'7" sophomore. Turnover quickly into the front court. Good block there by Smith on Randolph.
Looked like the Charger player clearly knocked that out of bounds. That referee did not see it.
Well, they couldn't get any help there either, I guess. There's three officials and 6 sets of eyes. They both agree that they're wrong, but they give it the ball to North. Man-to-man defense. Long shot there. Way out. No good. Randolph. That was an NBA 3 there. Johnson with a 3 on the other end. He drains it. Good pass there on the setup by Sommer. Athenians on top, 7-0. That's a skunk. Jordan Lewis driving in. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Sommer on the reach in.
Yeah, Jack just let him get into his body there on that. And Lewis was strong with the ball.
Couple pretty quick guys there guarding each other. Lewis no good on the first of 2. Second shot up by Lewis. No good as well. Rebounded by Sommer. Harris with the 3. No good. Sommer in there battling for the rebound. Chargers come up with it. Quickly into the front court now. Randolph off to Zachary. Zachary tries to go baseline. Going to be a blocking foul there called on Harris. It'll be his first team foul. Number 3. No team fouls yet on the Chargers. Setting up the corner play there. Good job by the Athenians to take away that. One of the oldest out of bounds that plays in basketball, maybe. There's Randolph with another 3. Off, no good. Good block out that by the Athenians as Harris comes up with the rebound. Another difficult pass. Zachary going in. No, he misses a good follow and rebound there for Randolph. Chargers on the board now, down 7-2.
Yeah, Jack really telegraphed that last pass there that was intercepted and taken down the other end.
Zone defense here now.
1-3-1 trap here. Something that you would look for in the 1-3-1 is this is the zone you hit the cross-court angle pass on.
They're putting the zone buster into the game here now too. Guard getting ready to check in. There's Johnson with another 3. No good. Out of bounds to the Chargers. Number 11, Dan Guard, the junior, 6'2" junior checks into the game. Athenians with the 1-2-1-1 trapping defense here. Chargers break it well. Long 3 there by Lewis is no good. Johnson with the rebound. Crawfordsville doing a good job on the defensive boards here, not giving any second shots. Oh, where was he going with that?
Small, very small opening and closed very quickly. Connor just got to be more sure of the pass there on that one.
Checking in 3 Chargers, 45.
Jordan Banta.
Number 30 checks in, Justin Clary. There's a steal by the Chargers. And number 22, Ben Dugard, 6' junior. Knocked out of bounds there by... It is off the Athenians, knocked out of bounds. Guard getting back to knock that out. And for the Athenians, Janaris, number 33, checks in, and Stewart, number 3, also checks in. Elliott Stewart. Crawfordsville in the man-to-man. Good job, Stewart there to hold his ground, but staying with it. And then there's a block. It's going to be a foul on number 11, Devin Gard.
Yeah, Ellie did a pretty good job on Parsons there on that drive. Stood his ground, forced a tough shot, blocked the second shot.
Athenians making it tough on them to get points, and he rattles that. Used about all the rim to get that one to fall in. 7-3 now. Not so lucky this time. Stewart had the ball knocked away by Parsons, but able to corral it. The Athenians inside the bar. There's a foul, a couple fouls they could have picked on guys.
Looks like the call for the shot, so Athenian ball out of bounds.
Inbounding underneath. Generis. Tries to throw it on top. Good job by Barr to gather it in. He goes up strong and gets the foul. I believe that was on Clary, maybe?
Ryan's a strong kid, plays...
oh, yeah. He's on the line in football and...
Took a hard little all that time.
9-3, the Athenians on top. Are we on? No problem. Free throw up and good by Barr. 10-3 now, the Athenians.
Looks like Elliott Stewart on the block out there on the sideline. Be his first foul.
We understand we're having some difficulty with the picture, so we're working on that. We may actually sign off at the quarter and restart. So at the end of this quarter, we'll be off temporarily. As the ball goes inside the Chargers, and there's a foul on Barr. His first, team foul number 6 on the Athenians. 2-shot foul for Jordan Benta, number 45, the 6'1" senior. Another lefty on this team. A couple lefties on this team. The first shot up and good. Second one no good. Barr with the rebound. Generis to set things up for the Athenians here. James Generis, a 6-foot junior. There's Barr trying to get to the basket, and he's going to be fouled by Randolph.
Looks like Parsons drawing the foul there.
That's what I'm looking right at Parsons and called him Randolph. So. Thanks for correcting that. Underneath, Johnson tries to put it up there. No good. Rebounded by the Chargers. Quickly into the front court. Knocked out of bounds there by Barr.
I don't know if Trent just lost his balance or if he was pushed off the spot, but
yeah, I thought maybe he got pushed, but Clary with the ball now, a sophomore. There goes Randolph. Blocked from behind by Stewart. Rebound by Barr. Behind the back dribble. Johnson trying to get the ball to Generis to set the offense. Chargers in the man-to-man now. Another foul on Clary. That'll be his second. That'll bring Jordan Lewis back into the game. Clary will take a seat here now.
It just goes to show what an active offense can do. One, it helps create opening. Get guys open, but you can create pressure on the defense and start drawing fouls.
14 fouls on the Chargers as Randolph went for the steal there. Good job by Johnson using his body to protect the ball. Minute 33 to go here.
Guard open for a 3. Air ball. Devin usually knocks down a lot of those, but not even close on that one. Good shot there from the wing by Parsons at 3. 10-7 now. Almost a turnover there as Guard knocks it off of Lewis's head. Bailey Adams checks back in for the Chargers, as does Tim Harris for the Athenians. Johnson out. And Parsons, I believe, checked out for the Chargers. Guard with the ball being guarded by Adams. Tries to dribble in there. Knocked off of Guard out of bounds, so a turnover for the Athenians.
Yeah, that's what, just one of those plays where it looks, you got to know where you're going, and if where you're going is shut down, blocked off, slow down, find a way to back it out.
Athenians at a 1-3-1 half-court trap now. 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lewis with the ball. There's going to be a charge called on Dugard, Ben Dugard. 33 seconds left in the quarter. Athenians ball out of bounds. Smith checks back in for Stewart, and Sommer checks back in for Janaris. Assuming the Athenians would probably hold for one shot here with a 10-7 lead. Chargers in a zone defense now in that trapping zone. It tried to go back door, but pass underthrown. Jordan Lewis quickly into the front court, throws it up there, no good. Ball with the rebound. It's got the Athenians out in front if we can get it to them. Whoa. Smith with a hard foul there. Yeah, I think that was Banta that hit him.
Barr had Smith open early, but couldn't see him. It was covered up himself and couldn't get the ball out and got it up to the sideline to Harris, who finally did get it up to Ryan, or Connor, and was strong to draw the foul.
Good hustle back by the Chargers to even get close to that, as Smith's not even close on that free throw. Exactly 10 seconds left here in the quarter. 10-7. Athenians on top. Zanaris and Stewart check back in. Second shot up is no good either. Good job by the Athenians to hem Lewis in along the side. Okay, welcome back. Chargers will inbound here to start the second quarter. We'll see if we got our picture issue resolved. On the floor for the Athenians, Sommer, Barr, Johnson, Stewart, and Harris. Lewis with a long three, no good off the back of the iron. Lewis, Adams, Zachary, Parsons, and Randolph, the starting five on the floor for the Chargers. Man-to-man defense. Johnson on top. Barr in the middle trying to post on Zachary. Barr's got a sizable weight advantage on Zachary in there and probably strength. Zachary with the speed advantage. He's got the thumbs up on the picture that we're good, so thankful for that. Athenians showing good patience here.
Yeah, they're not really getting a whole lot of action and movement. Everything stayed outside.
Johnson with the three rattles out. Sommer tried to keep it alive, unable to do so. Lewis rebounded there quickly. And Adams with the drive. No travel there, I guess. Oh, that ball's knocked away. Sommer with the pass, and the Chargers. Whoa, look at Barr going onto the floor there. He thought it was a fumble. A lot of football players on this.
Yes.
Now they call the travel.
Get the ball to a guard.
Yep. A little flurry of turnovers there. The Chargers inbound. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Jordan Lewis set things up for the Chargers. Zachary trying to drive. Feeds off to Adams. Athenians are playing good defense. I remember this started a couple of years ago with the man-to-man defense. Finally getting that ingrained in where they really, really work hard and play good defense. And Randolph with the shot rattles out. Johnson with the rebound.
I wasn't looking for the ball there. Johnson saw that he had a clear lane to the basket, and Ryan didn't think so, maybe. But
Ryan didn't see the same thing. But.
Now, defense is something you really got to work hard. And if you're not willing to put in the work, it's easy to play it softly.
Yeah, Ryan Barr running down the middle of the floor. They just get out some. There's Lewis with a nice drive to the basket around Janaris. 10-9 now. When Larry Bird was down at Indiana State, you had to just keep your eyes on him all the time because he'd hit you in the side of the head with a pass. He wouldn't even be looking at you to hit you in the head with a pass if you weren't ready for it. So the guys learned quickly to have their hands up and be ready. Chargers with a chance to take the lead here for the first time. Parsons on top underneath. Zachary with the drive, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Out ahead to Janaris. Janaris with the lob. Smith not ready for the lob.
And Janaris wanted him to go up for it and bank it in, but Connor saw the other three North guys standing there with him.
There's a steal by Stewart. There we go again with that ball in the inside hand instead of dribbling with the outside hand, knocked away by the Chargers. Athenians in the man-to-man. There goes Zachary with the drive. No good again. Rebound, Harris.
Nice help defense by Connor Smith
yes.
coming over to stop that drive.
Zachary's fast. I know that. Harris on the side with a three. No good. Johnson keeps it alive. Adams corrals the rebound. Lewis quickly into the front court. Nice drive there by Parsons to give the Chargers a lead, 11-10. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. Johnson with the three, blocked by Parsons. Lewis again quickly into the front court. Goes in on Stewart, and he's fouled. Well, the Charger fans came to life. I don't know if it's because they took the lead or what happened. All of a sudden, they're alive and well over there.
Getting excited for the team. They made a run here to put the Chargers on top.
At the line of the Chargers.
See if Crawfordsville can get back into that flex offense, which is what seemed to get them rolling pretty early. Cutting through the lanes and getting that defense to move.
Devin Guard checks back in for Cam Harris. Lewis second shot up and no good as well. Rebounded there by Guard. Guard quickly into the front court. He's got, right underneath to Smith. It's blocked by Adams. Had Johnson open on the side for a three as well. Good job getting the ball down there quickly. There's Smith trying to go for the steal. Is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball.
Good effort by Connor there.
Barr checks back in for Stewart. Yeah, the Athenians jumped out to that 7-0 lead, and then I think it was 10-2 maybe. And Chargers on maybe about a 9-0 run here. Turnover. Chargers stealing ball right in front of their own bench now.
Yeah, Crawfordsville, like we said, was averaging about 57 points a game. Slow start to this one.
1-3-1 again here by the Chargers with Zachary on top. Lewis back underneath. Moving the ball quickly. Guard thought about a three. Boy, he got bumped there big time. Drives in and gets the layup.
Nice drive by Devin to see the opening and take it all the way to the rim.
Dugard checked back in, number 22. Lewis with the behind the back. Couple behind the backs. There's a charge on Lewis. So good job by Barr setting up inside. Draw a charge again.
Lewis did a good job of breaking the press. Just needs to know stop a little sooner, dish it off.
Substitute for the Chargers. Randolph in to replace Dugard.
Johnson inbounds to Sommer here with 3 minutes to go in quarter number 2. The 1-3-1 again here by the Chargers. Open in the corner. Another air ball that time. That's 2 air balls from Guard.
Very unlike Devin on those shots.
Randolph into the front court. Gives it off to Lewis. Set things up. 12-11, Athenians on top. The defense for the Athenians has made it difficult on the Charger offense. There's a push off underneath, no call. Adams corrals that. Driving in, laying it up. Parsons with a nice shot. Give the lead back to the Chargers, 13-12. 2:10 to go in the first half. Sommer on Lewis. Connor Smith with the long three. Just a little short. Rebounded by the Chargers. Quickly into the front court. Turnover as Randolph lost the handle and Smith gives it right back to them. Lewis with the steal. Parsons out on top. There's going to be a foul on, they're going to call it on Johnson, but I think they saw the kind of retaliation as Randolph was cutting through there. And Cam Harris checks in now for Connor Smith.
Coach Pierce getting the explanation from the referee there. Not sure that he agreed with it too well.
That's a good example, I think, where they missed the first thing, they see the reaction to it. Another missed free throw, rebounded by Barr. Quickly into the front court. And he pulls up for the three, and he drains it. Jack Sommer gives the lead back to Crawfordsville, 15-13. Good game so far. It's gotten close. A lot of lead changes. Adams off to Zachary. Oh, and he missed it. There's going to be a foul on Harris.
Good find by Bailey Adams that time as he drew the double team and got the ball off to Zachary. Zachary just couldn't finish it.
1-1 for Devin Zachary, the senior. He makes the first. North's been to the free throw line several times, so unable to cash in. Shooting pretty poorly thus far. Second one up, rattles around and in. 1 minute to go in the first half, and we got a tie ball game here, 15-all. Sommer out on top, directing traffic. Johnson on the set play from the wing. No good. Rebound by guard. Good hustle on his part. A number of young men on this team can shoot the three well. Sommer directing traffic here with 40 seconds to go. Then in there and the block. Johnson ain't out of that melee going in. No foul there. Jeez. He got kicked. Johnson got kicked. I'm not sure what happened to guard, but that was a dangerous looking situation there. What happened to, what's the delay for?
Maybe to wipe things up there, but yeah, things got really chaotic real fast, and teams going hard and bodies flying around.
26 seconds to go. Crawfordsville on top, 17-15. Checking in for Crawfordsville.
DeAndre Brinkley here for Jack Sommer.
Brinkley's got some speed, junior. Lewis attacking the zone now. Athenians will match up out of this as Brinkley will be on Lewis. If the Athenians foul, it's going to be a two-shot foul. Lob inside to Lewis. He kicks it back out. A long shot way off. That's going to be a foul on Lewis. After Johnson got the rebound, that'll be number 2 on Jordan Lewis. That'll put Johnson at the line for 1-and-1. So not a real wise foul there by Lewis. Just hustling, trying to get the ball, but.
And Johnson will be at the line for the Athenians through the 1-1 substitution for the Chargers for 22.
17 total fouls in the first half, Roy.
Well, this game usually is pretty physical
and
aggressive, and it's working out to be that way tonight.
Johnson's first shot up and good. 18-15 lead now for the Athenians. Harris will check out as Canaris checks back in, number 33. Johnson up with the second one, and it is good. Dugard attacking the rim all the way to it. Rebound by Stewart on the miss, and that's the way we'll end the first half with Crawfordsville on top, 19-15 on a very good ball game in the first half. So
after a quick start for the Athenians, they did a nice job to finish up that half, come out on top here as we lead into the halftime. And I'll give up my mic to Coach Thomas as he can discuss this girls stuff.
All right, Crawfordsville head girls coach Tony Thomas will be your guest here at the half. I see he's got a scorebook in his hand, so Coach, welcome. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come up here and visit with us at the half.
I'm busy right now.
Well, a county matchup and a conference matchup. I know you had played the Chargers earlier this year in a close contest, and then tonight, Chargers able to stretch things out there in the second half, and it looked like they really made your girls a little uncomfortable at times.
You know, we did all right there in the first quarter and executed our offense real well. Thought we kept our 2-3 zone real tight, and they went to that zone press. First 2 times we just threw it away. And you know, in tennis, they keep track of unforced errors.
Yes, we were talking about that up here.
And it was just one after another.
I quoted my good friend, I shouldn't say, I consider him a good friend, but he wouldn't. Gene Cady, he always said, make the easy pass.
Right.
Make the easy pass. And,
you know, several times there, we would make the easy pass, and we get a good shot.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, we're bored with the easy pass.
Like to make it exciting, I guess.
You know, at Sugar Creek, I think we were behind by 1 at halftime, maybe 2, I can't remember. In third quarter, They hit 5 outside shots on us, scored 9 unanswered points, and we never recovered, lost by 8 or 9.
Well, they did that tonight. McClaskey came out and got hot and hit a couple there. At the end of the first half, Warren got hot.
She had 2 threes in the first half. And, had Paige not hit that NBA 3 at the end of the second quarter, we wouldn't have scored.
Yeah. You were pointing that out. 10 points in the first quarter and then a shot there at the buzzer.
We were fortunate to be down 1 at halftime. You know, it's really disappointing. We had the whole halftime to set up a first play. Come out for the first play and had the wrong kid. Had a kid break out, getting the pick and roll for Paige on the left-hand side, and had another kid over there. Threw the ball in bounds and threw it away.
Well, you mentioned the pick and roll. That was one thing that did work well for you several times with the pick and roll with Shuren and Hall. Kind of looked like John Stockton and the mailman on a few of those. Carl Malone, So that worked well a few times, but just unable to do it consistently.
Got to give Paige a lot of credit. She didn't practice this week. She had hurt her foot. We're afraid that it's a hairline fracture, and so she had it in a boot for 3 days, and then Thursday she tried to come out and shoot a little bit on it. So she didn't practice at all, literally didn't practice, and just played her heart out.
She'd show no signs of it, I thought. She just really hustled and didn't show any signs of it.
She's a great kid. If everybody played with as much passion and heart as Paige, we'd be a whole lot better. But on the other hand, Jasmine, she's a sophomore. This is her 3rd year playing basketball. I don't know how many blocks she had tonight, but several.
I think she had more rebounds than we had points, maybe. I'm not sure. She had a ton of rebounds, too.
Jasmine is on pace to be the single-season leader in rebounds and the single-season leader in blocks.
Yeah.
She would break Sarah Jones' 2-year-old record that she broke of Alex Gasway's, and she would break Betty Elliott's record for single-season in blocks. Betty was here tonight. She's scouting a couple of North kids.
Yeah.
And I let Betty know that Jasmine is ahead of her pace. She wasn't very happy. That was a record we thought would stand forever. Of course, we thought Alex Gasway's single-season record would stand forever, and Sarah Jones comes out of nowhere, plays 1 year of varsity basketball.
Yeah.
But, she played with a lot of heart and passion, too.
Yes, she did.
So, our only senior, she sets a good pace. But we started, tonight, started another junior. Fabiola got the start tonight. And
well, you've got 1 junior and 1 senior on the roster. So a lot of youth. And so basically, you're playing JV roster pretty much.
Pretty much.
And the question I had, how do you keep the girls from getting discouraged? Because I'm sure that you have to battle that. But
personally, I try not to harp on them too much. But once one person starts harping, it's infectious.
Yes.
So I'm afraid that some of that's going on. If it's not in public when I'm around, it's going on when I'm not around. Because our theme this year is the Japanese word kaizen, continuous improvement, because we started the year with 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a senior. And when you're playing such a young lineup, you're going to make a boatload of mistakes. I mean, nothing's happened that I didn't expect. We're exactly where I thought we would be.
Yeah.
0-14. We got a couple of teams in January that we can compete with. But we have to eliminate mistakes. And then we have to capitalize when we have the chance. In the first quarter, we had so many opportunities to score and didn't capitalize on it. Didn't finish, didn't get the offensive rebound. There was a rebound down here in the first half. Looked like it was going to go out of bounds. We didn't go after it. They got it and got a hoop.
Yeah.
A junior or senior would never allow that to happen. But a freshman or sophomore, you know.
Well, that's what we talked about. Hopefully they'll learn from this. You know, there's two ways they can respond to this. You know, either tuck your tail between your legs and give up, or you can go out and work hard and try and get better every day, which they got a long career ahead of them, those younger girls do.
Well, I talked to the parents before the season started and told them, you know, they need to hang on, especially the first half of the season, because when we played West Montgomery, we played Lafayette Jeff, we played West Lafayette, we played Danville, we played Lebanon. Of all the teams in the area, we're playing the toughest schedule, and yet we have the youngest team. You know, we've gotten jacked by 40, 50 points on 6 occasions. So, yeah, I've had some parents tell me, you know, we are definitely better now than we were on November 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we'll be better on February 1 than we are right now. But, you know, maintaining a positive outlook is difficult, so you got to really work on it.
Yeah.
So,
that's why you get paid the big bucks. There you go.
Is that the way it works?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that what we're doing is what the Cincinnati Reds will be doing this summer.
Well, there's a lot of changes going on in baseball, isn't there?
Oh, wow. You know,
they're just unloading the team, aren't they?
The Mariners have improved their roster, and the Reds are just, it's a fire sale.
Yeah.
Man, you let the best third baseman, one of the best third basemen in baseball go. I know he would command a big salary, but you know, who's going to play there?
Well, time will answer that question too. So
it's going to be a long summer for my Reds. I think the Mariners are going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun to watch.
Well, we appreciate you taking time out to come up here and visit with us. We're getting about ready to go with the second half.
We got a big game Tuesday night against Rockville.
We'll have that game right here.
We'll be on the page on Tuesday.
All right.
So we'll have the youth movement for sure on Tuesday. We had the same scenario against Danville after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And that was a tough game. Tough game. You know, some other kids did a nice job. I thought Fabiola played her. You know, she didn't score a lot of points, but Fabiola played a real nice game. Had hands out there on defense.
She had several hustle plays where she hustled and got loose balls that were, you know, reading the flight and getting it. So we're getting better. We noticed that.
And this boys game is a very physical game tonight.
Oh my goodness!
Not calling anything.
No. I said these guys think the football season's still going on out here a couple times. There's a lot of football players out here.
There's no pads.
Yeah.
They're getting after it. And I'm afraid the referees have lost control of the game.
I know. There's
some tempers that have flared up here and there.
Yeah, well, hopefully it'll stay together for the second half.
Thanks for covering us. Appreciate it very much.
We appreciate it. Wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. It's coming up in a week.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mary, Jesus is the Son of God Christmas.
There you go.
Can't say that everywhere.
You can say it here.
Okay.
So,
thanks,
Jesus' birthday. We're getting ready to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Coach Thomas. We appreciate it. That's Tony Thomas, girls basketball coach here at Crawfordsville, and we're ready to go with the second half. Chargers have their starters on the floor: Parsons, Randolph, Adams, Lewis, and Zachary. For the Athenians, Smith, Harris, Sommer, Johnson, and Barr, starting 5 as well. So we're ready to go. Athenians get the ball to start the second half. This is Darrell Hobson along with Roy Cheney bringing you tonight's game. Crawfordsville on top, 19-15. The Chargers start in that trapping 1-3-1, and they get a turnover right away, but Adams can't control the ball, and he travels there and turns it right back over to the Athenians. Very errant pass there. That weak pass was stolen there by Adams, so we've got to correct that up real quick. Still in the 1-3 run. Running and jumping. Sommer drives right through everybody and lays it in.
Nice job by Jack to find the opening there and just take it to the hole. The open that was given to him.
Now the Athenians putting on some pressure of their own here now. Man-to-man defense. It's going to be a holding foul on Johnson. I think that'll be his second, maybe. A lot of fouls in the first half. We were talking to Coach Thomas about how physical the game was in the first half, but yet there were still a lot of fouls called. One thing to keep an eye on, as he pointed out, there were some temper flare-ups a couple times there in the first half, so see if these officials can keep control of the game. A loose ball on the floor, jump ball, alternating possession will go to Crawford or to the Chargers.
Sometimes you wonder when you have county rival games like this if ADs tell these officials coming in that
where'd my water
what
go?
To expect.
You're right. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Lewis on the attack against Sommer. Trying to get it inside there to Parsons. No good. Rebounded by Barr.
Parsons led North in the first half. He had 7 points and 6 rebounds, and he starting off strong here, but good defense by the Athenians on that possession.
Parsons was a running back on the football team and had an outstanding year. Chargers just had a great year in the football. Lost a disappointing game there to a controversial game to West Lafayette. West Lafayette went on to the state championship and ended up runner-up. Athenians back in that flex offense now. Sommer tries to drive in, knocked away there by Lewis, I think it was. Turnover. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go as Lewis drives in, swatted away there by Harris. North ball out underneath their own basket.
Both teams getting some dribble penetration here.
Looking to attack the basket more. There's a nice block on Zachary by Connor Smith. I think Connor's improved his defensive game from where it was last year. He's had 2 or 3 times. Barr. Now you can apply the football play there. You want to catch the ball with your hands, not your chest, right?
Exactly.
He let that ball get all the way to his chest and it bounced off. Turnover. Back to the Chargers. This is the turnover. We're using that turnover word a little more frequently, kind of like we did in that first game. Man-to-man defense. Adams along that baseline. Parsons trying to dive in and throws an errant pass. I guess that's what he was trying to do. Or it was knocked away. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Connor tied him up right there, and as he's ripping it away, rips it right out of bounds.
Number 12, Randolph slaps the ball there and out of bounds to the Athenians. This 1-3-1 has given Crawfordsville some trouble. They solved it for a while there, but now here to start the second half, having a little bit of trouble with attacking it. There's how you beat it right there.
Nice look by Jack to just kind of sit there and lull the defense to sleep maybe and find Connor down below.
I think the defense couldn't really get up on Jack the previous play. When they got up on him, he drove right around him for a layup, so they were backing off from him, and that just gave he could get a good eye to underneath to Smith. There's going to be another foul, I think, on Harris.
Yeah, he's
on the block.
Pushing on the gentleman, setting a screen on him there.
That'll be his second team foul. Trying to get it quickly underneath there to Randolph, knocked out by Johnson. Randolph, blocked by Johnson. Tried a three-pointer there. Good job by Trent. Chargers now in the man-to-man. After that, giving up a couple easy baskets. That's what you want to do. Oh, there's going to be a foul. Should be. Oh, they called a charge. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
And he's used the forearm to guard off.
North Montgomery inbounds, trailing 23-15. 4:42 left in the third quarter. Randolph into the front court against the Athenian man-to-man. Zachary with the three, and he drains it. Cuts the lead to 5, 23 to 18.
Excuse me, Harris couldn't get through that double screen there, and one of his guys has got to hedge off of that and get to the shooter. Otherwise, we're going to see a few more of those tonight.
Oh, nice job there by Parsons to knock that ball away. Here's the layup. So 5 quick points by the Chargers. There's an example where Sommer didn't keep both hands on the ball. He put that ball in his right hand, and Parsons alertly knocked it away. There's Barr with a 3. No good. Athenians kind of getting out of the sink here. North scored 5 quick points, and then you take up a quick 3. You need to go down and run some clock down here. See if we can get some momentum back. There's going to be a pushing foul on the Chargers. That's on Zachary.
Yeah, probably not the best shot selection there by Ryan.
Well, no, he can hit him, but just in that particular moment. Not that he can't hit it. I'm just saying in that point of the game, it's not a good shot. That's just my opinion. I guess you agree.
Pretty good one.
So we must be right.
Yeah.
Guard checked in, as did Janaris and Stewart. Elliott Stewart, number 3. They were just getting lazy trying to get to the ball. They were not getting back to hustle back.
Yeah, I'll put that one on Trent. That was a soft pass left out there, and for the defense just picked it off rather easily.
And you got to meet your pass. 2 things wrong. Hard pass and meet your pass. So quick, 7 quick points here by the Chargers to cut it to 1, 23-22. 3 minutes and 1 second left here.
It's been a game of runs in the first half, and looks like it's starting out with one here in the second half. I'll go ahead and share some stats from the first half that they had. These have changed, of course, since then. Scoring for Crawfordsville, leading the way was Trent Johnson with 7 points, and he also had 6 rebounds. Jack Summer had 3 points and 2 rebounds. Ryan Barr had 3 points and 6 rebounds. Connor Smith had 2 points. Devin Gard had 2 points and 2 rebounds. Cam Harris had 2 points and 5 rebounds, and Elliott Stewart rounded out with a board himself. For North Montgomery, Parsons led the way, as I said earlier, with 7 points and 6 boards. And then it was Randolph with 2 points and a rebound. Lewis had 2 points and 3 rebounds. Zachary had 2 points and a rebound. And Banta and Dugard both had 1 point each.
Indian ball, Trent Johnson inbounding right in front of his own bench. Also checking into the game for North Montgomery was Clary, number 30. Dugard, number 22, back into the game as well. Stewart trying to drive in, flips it out to Johnson. Johnson on the drive goes up, blocked by Parsons. He's going to get called for the foul.
Let's see if he's going to call a body on that. It looked like
he called it on the arm.
Appeared to be a pretty good block.
Yeah.
He's closer than we are.
He is. He's right there next to it. Second foul on Parsons. Johnson off again with that free throw. Take some of these hard fouls, and then you got to go to the free throw line and try and find some touch. Sometimes that's a little difficult. There, he's good on that one. 2-point lead now for the Athenians, and they're in the trapping full court pressure defense. Randolph into the front court to Parsons. Clary out on top. Clary, the sophomore. Parsons trying to post up on Stewart inside. Can't get it to fall. Parsons much stronger. He's probably maybe next to Bard, one of the strongest players on the floor. But
yeah, that was a real strong move.
Yeah.
He just moved Elliott right out of the way.
Like he was carrying the football.
That's what you do. I mean, they're going to give up ground, take advantage of it, and make the officials to make the call.
Ryan Barr trying to drive, gets that knocked away by Parsons. you don't really have a dominant center in this game. You know, you got guys, a lot of guys all about the same height. Parsons knocks that out of bounds as Janaris having a difficult time finding a place to throw the ball. Right underneath the bar for the layup. It's good. Good out of bounds play that time by the Athenians.
Worked that time. They got the right screen and roll.
Randolph driving in. Gets fouled by Barr, but Barr got the most hurt out of that. Maybe that free elbow was kind of flying up high in the air or something and caught Barr in the head, I think.
We have the line to shoot 2.
Randolph looking to cut this lead in half. First shot up. That's good. Second shot coming from Randolph, the lefty. Hits up and rattles home.
Substitution routines might be pretty important by the end of this game.
Yeah, it's, as we were talking to Coach Thomas, it's been a physical game. So, yeah, that might wear on guys. Oh, boy. Got a break there, I think.
Yeah, that was very highly contested in there.
Yeah.
Probably not where he should have gone with that pass. Could be the reason why he's sitting.
Smith checks back in. Janaris way out on top. Looking for the drive on Parsons, and that's knocked away. Turnover. Back to the Chargers. The open in the corner is Clary for 3, and he drains it. That gives the Chargers the lead again, 27-26. So Athenians had an 8-point lead, and it's evaporated. Johnson on the drive. He's going to be fouled again. I think they call that on 22, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Or no, 20. They called it on Parsons.
His third.
For the Chargers. Foul for Trent Johnson at the line to shoot 2.
I don't think Trent was going to get that shot up. It looked like he had lost control of it, had it on his hip, but Parsons came through there pretty hard.
He didn't really elevate much either. He didn't get off the ground very far. First free throw up and good. That's a big point in the game, Roy. That's a third foul on Alex Parsons. Mark that down. They were leading by 1 when he went out. Johnson with a second free throw up and good. So a lot better on those two by Trent that time. You pointed out earlier, though, getting to the rim. Guys, both teams trying to get to the rim and create some shots or free throws. Adams checks back in. Randolph kind of lost the handle there, and they, boy, couple errant passes. Adams on top for 3, and he drains that. Back on top of the Chargers, this time by 2, 30-28. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Sommer off to Johnson. Guard right at the free throw line to extend it. Boy, his shot has just been off tonight.
He's been long on, I think, all 3 of his attempts.
Man-to-man defense. Adams trying to post up on guard inside. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, good job by Clary to keep hold of that. Step back 3 almost there by Randolph, and another air ball. So at the end of the quarter, this will be North Montgomery on top now, 30-28. Exciting fourth quarter coming up. We'll take a break and be right back.
Once again, County Sports for the Crawfordsville Athenian mural. Please support the Sam Jackman family.
Welcome back to Crawfordsville High School. Bell Hobson along with Roy Cheney as the Athenians will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. They're trailing by 2. Jack Sommer sets things up. Trent Johnson on the floor with Connor Smith. Trent makes a nice move to the basket. Can't get the fall. Loose ball. That's a travel on Lewis. Turnover back to the Athenians. Cam Harris also on the floor. Devin Guard, number 11. Jack Sommer inbounding. For the Chargers, you got Adams, DeGard, Clary, Lewis, and Banta. Harris on top with the ball. Good tight man-to-man defense now by the Chargers. Switch on the screen. Trent to the pass. Harris misses. Harris hadn't got going tonight. He's had not many shots.
Most of the shots have been contested, and he's had to release it quickly like he did on that one.
Clary with another 3, no good. Good job by Lewis to go over the top against Smith. Yeah, Smith a little nonchalant with that rebound. Didn't really go up and get it and corral it like he should.
Exactly. Lewis was the aggressive one there.
So that's a turnover. Bailey Adams to inbound for the Chargers.
As a rebounder, you got to go up there and take that thing out of the sky.
Smith got beat on the side, but reached out and knocked the ball away from Adams. Bailey will inbound again. 30-28, just a little over 7 minutes to go. Lewis on top for a 3. Long off the rim. Good block out by Guard to secure that rebound. Johnson with the long 3. That's no good. Adams with the rebound.
Curious as to why, they haven't gone back to the flex. They just, as I said earlier, get the defense moving, get your offensive guys cutting.
They're going to start blowing those whistles a little more quickly. We're going to have, this is a county rivalry and a conference game. You keep things under control here. Crawfordsville ball. Sommer will bring it up. Looks like Chargers are going to stay in the man-to-man here. 30-28. Athenians trailing. Sommer. That's a travel because he passed it to himself and didn't hit the rim. Officials didn't call that. Would you agree with that on the shot? Didn't touch anything, so... Rebound there, Adams on the miss. That's going to be another foul. I think this one's going on Smith.
They got Trent with that one, actually, I think.
It is Trent. Yep. That'll be his 3rd, I think. Parsons checks back in with his 3 fouls. Devin Zachary in. Lewis, Adams, and Clary stays in. So it's the starters plus Clary minus Randolph. Lewis going to get trapped here. Timeout, Coach Grindle.
Yeah, Lewis really got himself into a bad position there.
Yep. He broke. Was that 103 in the basketball rule book or handbook on breaking the press? Don't dribble across the 10-second line and get trapped right there. Right. Good job by the Athenians moving their feet though and causing that. So 6 minutes, 1 second left. Tight ball game here, 30-28. Heading down the stretch, getting close to the stretch here now, Roy. So,
yeah, we'll see. Who has the composure, who can execute their offense the best, and continue to provide the defensive pressure and create extra opportunities for themselves. Just to give all the fans a heads up, upcoming games going into last day of school here. But tomorrow night, the Athenians will be at home against Seeger. And then again on Tuesday, the 22nd, at home against Rockville. And both those games start at 7:30.
And Tuesday's a boy-girl doubleheader, and we'll have both of those games right here.
I believe tomorrow is the JV varsity boys. Is that correct?
Probably. I don't know. I don't have kids in school. I kind of get out of touch of.
You don't keep track of everything, huh?
No. I barely keep track of myself anymore. North inbounding. Adams to Zachary. Randolph checked back in the timeout. Went for the steal to Johnson. That's going to leave Adams open for a three from the side. He drains that, too. 33-28 now. Saw on the paper where Adams just committed to play baseball at Marion University. There's a reach-in foul on Randolph.
Yeah, many of these guys, we are multiple sport athletes, and you'll see them on different fields throughout the school year.
And you need that. That's important in 3A. Sommer shoots a three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Randolph. Quickly, he's got a lane driving in on Johnson. He puts it up and in. So, 7-point lead now for the Chargers. Athenians have got to find an answer. We got to find out who's going to score for us. This game could get out of hand here in just a little bit. Guard's gone about a three now. Step back three, no good again. We've gone away from attacking the basket now, and we're settling for jump shots. Good job by Smith to kick that ball out of bounds as Adams was about to hit Parsons for a layup.
Yeah, we really don't have our inside guys in at the moment, which has got Barr and Stewart.
Guard almost came up with a steal there against Parsons. Long three by Randolph, no good again. Out of bounds to North Montgomery. Two Athenians and one Charger going after that rebound, and we knocked it out of bounds. Parsons goes in. He's hammered there by Smith. I'm not sure if they could have called it on either one, but they called it on Smith. 4:40 left. North with a chance to stretch that lead out, leading 35-28. Make it 36-28.
Athenians need to find an answer here soon to this run.
Second shot up, and it's good as well. 9-point lead now. Sommer on the attack. Chargers in that man-to-man defense. Smith for a three, and it's good. We needed that. Timeout. Coach Pierce from Crawfordsville. 37-31 now. Want to take a chance to set up his defense.
Nice shot there by Connor Smith to knock down that three. He's a pretty good outside shooter. He's one of the bigger guys at 6'5", and you think most 6'5" guys play inside. It's not really his forte, playing with his back to the basket.
But boy, if he gets hot, watch out. He can knock him down consecutively in a hurry.
Yeah, remember a game last year, he was just coming down the floor and in rhythm and knocking them down.
Yeah.
So he does have a very nice shot.
I remember that game too. Well, only two. Parsons has 3 fouls, and is it Johnson for Crawfordsville has 3 fouls?
Johnson has 3.
I think that's the only foul trouble really at this point.
not sure if Barr has 3 or if he just has 2.
Barr's been on the bench for quite a while, but he checks back in this timeout. Looks like the Athenians have their original starting 5 out there now. Setting up in the full court press. Smith guarding the ball. I say, yeah, a little awkward looking there. And it is a travel on Randolph. So the Athenians with another chance here to cut into that lead and get a run of our own going now. Coach Pierce shouting out a play. He wants to see ran here. Johnson on the wing. Smith trying to fight through the screens underneath there. Smith inside the bar. Kick it back out. Oh, boy. Parsons did a good job coming in there to get that rebound. Barr took it to the hole. Thought they could have maybe called a charge. Nonetheless, nobody hurt. Chargers on the attack now. Nice job. Smith again reaching back behind and knocking that ball loose. Sommer quickly attacking.
Carry to that one.
Turnover on the carry. Official warning a couple of the guys.
I think Parsons handed the ball to Jack, and Jack wanted nothing to do with it.
Oh, good hustle. Nobody there to pick up the ball, though, after Sommer really did a good job. There's Parsons with the long 3, and he drains that. Boy, the Chargers are knocking down the threes this half. 9-point lead once again, 40-31. Baxter flex offense again now, Roy.
See what this opens up. See if that's...
There's Harris open for a 3. It's long. Good job by blocking out by Adams there. Lewis into the front court. Adams cross court. Zachary back in the game. Starting 5 out there for the Chargers as well. Nice job by Randolph to protect the ball with his body so Smith couldn't get to it and lays it in. Biggest lead of the night now. Chargers are up 11. Coach Pierce calls another timeout. 2:34 left in the game. Chargers are in the driver's seat right now.
Just being a little more physical.
Yeah.
Taking the ball to Crawfordsville and if you can stop us, but we don't think we can. Teams could meet up again in January after the break. The Sugar Creek Classic is weekend of January the 8th and the 9th. So depending on what the draw is there.
Where's that held out this year? You know?
It does not say.
So it's south. The Classic at south. The Sugar Creek Classic at south this year.
You know, the girls was held at North Montgomery.
North. Well, we don't know for sure. We'll check that. Carlsville on the attack now. Sommer going in again amongst the trees. Parsons with the rebound. Parsons really does a good job crashing those boards. Coming up with those loose balls. Chargers content now, I would assume, to run a little clock. Oh, dangerous pass there, almost stolen by John. Oh, it was knocked off of Parsons, apparently. Or it's not Parsons. Randolph.
Maybe a mutual touch or something there.
Johnson must have deflected enough, and then it touched him after he deflected it, I guess. So. Again, the official's a lot closer than
That's right.
I am. He probably has better eyes, too. Man-to-man defense still by the Chargers. Gonna have to get some points in a hurry going here. Smith open for another three, front of the rim this time. They're gonna get Johnson for over the back. That'll be foul number 4 on Trent.
Could put him into the bonus.
17th foul, yeah. So the Chargers will be at the free throw line the rest of the game. Bailey Adams, first shot up and long. So he tries to chase down his rebound. Good hustle there by Smith to come up with the ball. Quickly into the front court now, Sommer. Looking to drive in, and he does, but they're going to get Parsons for the block. I'm not sure about that one, Rory.
Yeah, he was pretty stable under there, and Jack was the one spinning around.
I don't know why Sommer all of a sudden thinks he can drive in and get a shot off. It's like seeing him drive in and dish it out for some threes at this point. Down 11. That'll be a foul on Smith. 1-and-1 coming up.
For 5, Smith. For number 25, Zachary, in charge at the line, shooting the 1-and-1.
Devin Zachary, the senior, will be at the line for 1-and-1 now. His first shot up, no good. So Beth Parsons gets the rebound. Randolph goes to the hoop, lays it in for a 2. Chargers are just flat out hustling the Athenians this second half, I think. Out-muscling them and out-hustling them. And just inside the three-point line, a 2-pointer there by Sommer. Foul on Smith again, that'll be his 4th. 44-33, a minute 16 left here. You never know with this three-point shot. Crazy things can happen, but the Athenians are going to have to rebound these missed free throws to have a chance.
Yes, and then they're going to have to hit some shots. So,
well, they had a missed free throw last time, and there again got out-hustled. This first free throw up and good. Second one up and good as well by Randolph. The guard checks in for Devin Zachary. Minute 13 to go. Crawfordsville on the attack, down by 13 again. Knocked out of bounds by DeGard. Well, some of the crowd thinks the game's over. They're starting to head toward the exits. Smith open way out top. Sees a lane, tries to drive in, puts it up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. He puts it up and in off the backboard. Timeout, Crawfordsville. Under a minute now, 58 seconds, 46-35. The Chargers are on top.
4-possession game. Coach Pierce has got the timeouts, so he's going to use them. See what you can come up with. Stranger things have happened in the world of basketball.
Absolutely. Play till the end.
But we'll see what's going on. Again, the Athenians, came out sharp in the first quarter, and we're getting to the open or the loose balls and open lanes and hitting some shots, and had a nice little run at the end of the second quarter there. North has really come in and clamped down defensively on negated any drives, trying to force Crawfordsville to hit the outside shots, which they really haven't hit too many of. So,
well, we pointed out at halftime how physical of a game it was in the first half, and I think that has worn down the Athenians, maybe just the physicality of it. North Montgomery a little more solid in the upper body, let's say. Full court press by the Athenians, inbounds to Lewis. Oh, back to Adams, but he traveled.
Going to go walk on him. That's what you need.
Offensive and defensive substitutions going on here now. A little bit of that for both teams. Inbounding underneath is Sommer. Johnson was open on top. Now he gets it to him.
Short.
Two-pointer no good. Adams with the rebound. Quickly out to Randolph. Tried to foul him there.
You don't want to call that foul?
Harris gets the foul.
It's the third on Cam as we wind down here.
42 seconds to go, 11-point lead. Randolph has been the best free throw shooter for the Chargers tonight. I don't know if we have, here we go. 72% on the year. Coming into tonight's game, and both of those are good. Well, I think the only thing to be determined here now is the final score. 38 seconds to go. Harris open from the corner with a three, no good. Rebounded by Parsons again. He's fouled. That'll be number 5, I think, on Smith. If they call it on him. Nope, call it on Barr. .9 seconds left.
Alex Parsons will be at the line. Chargers shooting a double bonus.
First shot up and good by Parsons. Jordan Bonda, the senior, checks in for Randolph. Parsons is the senior, 6'2" senior. The shot up, no good. Out of bounds off, or no, not out of bounds. Adams able to save that, and then there's another foul. 24 seconds to go.
Parsons gets to shoot again.
Yeah.
He's always where the ball is.
Double bonus now, 2 shots. First shot, no good. We found a flaw in Parsons' game. Shoot free throws, maybe. He does a lot of everything else well. Almost got up with another offensive rebound there. Johnson goes in, throws it up there, no good. Please just let it go. Thank you. 9 seconds to go. Chargers are going to win this one, 49-35, and just a gutsy performance really by the Chargers. I think they just wore the Athenians down in this one.
Yeah, they just came out in the second half, played a little harder than Crawfordsville did, and executed offense as well as their defense.
Yeah, big win for the Chargers here on the home court of the Athenians. So that'll do it. Final score here, North Montgomery on top, 49-35. And remind you that we'll be back here Tuesday night for the boy-girl doubleheader. I think there's some games tomorrow that are being broadcast, but I forget what they are. But just check out the YouTube channel and check out the schedule, and I think you can go to the Crawfordsville High School site and find out everything that's going on.
A couple of county meets tomorrow. The swim meet is at 10 o'clock here at Crawfordsville. I heard the county wrestling meet is at North Montgomery at 9 a.m. So if you need something to do in the morning,
there you go.
Head out and support these student athletes.
All right. Closing comments, is that it for you there, Roy?
That's it. I think we covered it, Daryl.
All right. Very good. Well, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for everything. I want to thank Justin Duggar on the computer. Coach Rhett Walliver on the camera. For Roy Cheney, this is Daryl Hobson saying so long. Have a great evening. We'll see you soon on the YouTube channel here. God bless. Have a great night.